Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Singaporean Talks Money. So today I'll be talking about some other cryptocurrencies that I'm exploring and buying besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I'll be also showing a crypto portfolio breakdown of what I currently hold. Okay, so before starting, definitely want to emphasize that you do have to exercise due diligence in your investments and make sure you have done sufficient research and making sure that you're investing with money that you do not need in the short term. I'm not recommending for you to buy any of the cryptocurrencies or products I have mentioned. Cryptocurrencies has very high volatility, and I'm just sharing my thoughts and things that I've read up on. I'm not a financial advisor, nor a millionaire or billionaire. So information published here are purely opinions and feedback and should in no way be taken as guaranteed. So let's get started. I've been putting money into other cryptocurrencies as Bitcoin and Ethereum hit all-time highs, and although I'm still contributing small amounts into Ethereum, I'm exploring putting money into alternative coins, although most that I'm exploring and putting in my money are those that I have hit their all-time highs as well. I have to say that I usually take notice of cryptos after they have a pretty high adoption rate and are in the top 20 ranks based on market capitalization. So I'm sure many of you have invested into these projects earlier and have profited, but I still find them interesting and having room for growth. Do correct me if any of the information are inaccurate or wrong. So we all know that blockchains are often forced to make trade-offs that prevent them from achieving all three aspects, which are decentralization, scalability, and security. So of course, definitely when I look at a cryptocurrency, I try to see whether do they all address these three aspects, which are usually known as the trilemma. Alright, so let's just dive right in. So the first cryptocurrencies that I'm interested in is Chainlink. So Chainlink was particularly interesting to me because it involves bringing data from the outside world onto the blockchain. And I realized that there are so many use cases for it. So let's talk about a little more on what it is based on what I've read up. Do feel free to correct me. So Chainlink helps expand the capabilities of smart contracts by enabling access to real-world data and off-chain computation while maintaining the security and reliability inherent to blockchain technology. And it is a decentralized blockchain oracle built on Ethereum. So as we all know, smart contracts are very secure and reliable for value exchange, but they lack in the ability to extract external data on sending of data. But through the use of oracles, Chainlink extends the functionality of the blockchains by connecting smart contracts to external real-life data. And there are actually many real-life use cases where, for example, Chainlink brings financial prices and data feeds for many CeFi and DeFi applications, and this includes Celsius, Aave, and many more. So besides financial data, Chainlink also has the ability to connect with any API to perform off-chain computing. And basically Link, which is the token, acts as data payloads, feeding the required data from off-chain sources to the smart contracts, which then acts accordingly in response to the data provided by the token. And besides it, of course, being with its users and advantages, there are definitely cons to it. And I think the first one that I saw was that based on its token distribution, actually a huge amount of the token Link is being held with the team and the treasury, and it's a pretty substantial large amount. And so because of this, maybe the price will not be fluctuating much. And yeah. And for projects that uses Chainlink, they need to hold a certain amount of the link token as collateral. And so if there are a lot of people who are hoarding or holding onto Link, there could be none left for the network to operate. And next is Solana. So Solana has definitely soared in recent months. I only invested in it after the rise of it, where I entered at about $156. And I am a proud owner of one Solana. Okay, so I saw Solana after its meteoric rise and went on to find out more about it. It is more popularly known as the Ethereum killer because it is known for its fast speed and low fees, which some people feel Ethereum are kind of lacking in it. Yeah, and so Solana has a fast speed and low fees is a huge factor in its popularity. And also there are many projects that uses Solana, which from DeFi, NFTs to even games. It has risen up in ranks as per CoinMarketCap, and with more users, it has achieved economics of scale and kept application fees extremely low. So for projects finding Ethereum too expensive, Solana is actually great for them. Of course, it's not without its cons. Some have argued that it is not decentralized enough. For example, Solana experienced a DOS, denial of service attack, that made services inaccessible to users. And the Solana team did explain that the attack was due to resource exhaustions, as there were bots that sent a flood of 400,000 transactions per second, causing it to shut down. However, community members have raised and criticized Solana's semi-centralized structure, which helps the blockchain achieve higher speed. However, the price recovery was quick and it seems to not have affected the adoption of Solana. So the next one that I'm looking at is Algorand. So Algorand is a blockchain-based cryptocurrency platform that aims to be secure, scalable, and decentralized. It supports smart contracts functionality, and its native cryptocurrency is called Algo. So the basics of Algo is to perform like paper money or fiat currency, but being digital. It can be used to buy items, and transactions are instant, unlike credit or debit cards, where there is a holding period. So being low or virtually at no cost, it also triumphs credit cards, which has a transaction fee being charged to the seller. So Algorand believes in being fully decentralized and also allowing the community to help shape the future of it. Hence, holders of Algo can join the governance program and vote to decide the future for it. And governors will be rewarded for their efforts based on their participation stake in governance. I have missed out to sign up for the governance program in October, but I'm looking forward to join the December one. Currently, I do have my Algo in the Algorand wallet earning interest. And in the latest news, we know that El Salvador is developing a blockchain infrastructure, using it as a layer 1 solution. So lastly, let's talk about Terra, or its token Luna. So definitely Chain Debrief, which is an amazing website that provides very good information on cryptocurrency, has a very good explanation on what Terra is and its token Luna. So just to rough summary, so Terra has a decentralized stablecoin which is UST, and from its website it promotes as the programmable money for the internet. It is also attractive to hold due to the stable yield and ease of spending because of the low fees and instant settlement. Just like what is mentioned in Chain Debrief's article, the Terra blockchain and payment ecosystem will affect the attractiveness of Luna as an investment. So let's conclude it all. So I like to share and show my the breakdown of my crypto holdings, and it's accurate as of 31st October 2021. You can see that I have about 58% in Ethereum and 33% in Bitcoin. The rest are currently like negligible because the amount is really small compared to those two. I'm just having fun exploring and slowly building up my portfolio. And of course, nothing is fixed and it might change from time to time as I learn more about other projects. So this is just a video to explain the cryptocurrencies that I'm currently interested in. And please do note that this is not a recommendation to buy. I'm not a financial advisor, just sharing and recording my journey. Getting into cryptocurrencies, I wouldn't say that I understand a lot about it. Majority of my holdings are in the top 2, and with so many projects every day, it does get overwhelming. But as you read and learn more, you realize how much you don't know, and it's like a never-ending cycle. But it's refreshing and new. I'm still putting very small amounts in, although my crypto portfolio is now at a 5-figure, which I never really expected it. So I'm currently also exploring other cryptos. So what projects are you guys looking at? Do let me know. And that's all for today. Do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.